G'day everyone, thanks for joining us here in the charts. Market Beast, Napoleon Macro. So the QS market is experiencing some very frustrating price fluctuations. We're going to pull up the chart, pull up our two recent videos to see if we can make sense of what's going on and the potential pattern that it's in right now. So we're going to go over those details. So welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we explore price action only. Let's go ahead and dive right into what I see here on the chart here. So today is August the 11th, 2021, and the current or the previous close of QS, $22.75, slightly negative 5.6% for the day. Okay, guys, welcome back. ASMR Interesting Analysis. Here is the kind of conflicting chart here. Okay, so you're seeing a falling wedge and a descending channel. Let's actually go back to the original video that we recently made saying that the Quantumscape bounced incoming again. We actually made a pretty good call prior to this. But notice the critical range, $26 and $21. I think that is actually aging quite well because the 26, actually, we're going to get rid of this falling wedge for now, guys. And let's just, it's too much going on. We're going to say it's in a descending channel for now. Okay, so get rid of that. So, excuse me, let's just kind of outline, just make this super simple, outline the $21 up to $26, I think it was. So that's going to be somewhere right around here, like right there. It's like smack dab right within that range, okay? And hadn't even got within this level, or within this range, rather, when we made the video post there, okay? Excuse me. All right. So again, that was on June the 14th, 2021. And then we made a video saying brace for impact, just simply suggesting that the market would actually fall to the downside because of that falling wedge that we had. One way or the other, if the market does not hold a critical range, it's called the critical range for a reason, guys. If it does not hold that range, I'm going to speculatively say that it had the potential to, yeah, unfortunately, guys, just make it down to this support level down here, which is near the just below the double-digit range. Okay, that's if it happens this week or next week. Okay, remember, I'm just a messenger, and I totally hope I'm wrong about this. If it stays within the critical range, then we just have to extend it on over like that, right? And at least wait for the market to get beyond this descending line of resistance. It's very clear for me to see that that has been a very challenging line for this market. Let's turn that red or something so that we're all crystal clear. Okay, that's a red line that's been holding the price down. If we zoom in, multiple, there has not been two or more than two consecutive weekly candles to close beyond this red line. That is clear as crystal to see. Let me just back out so we can all agree about this. I mean, you can't disagree because I'm going to point it out for you here. That's two weekly candles right there. Okay, and then if we just kind of look down, then that's it. That's been the only two weekly candles that's been beyond that descending red line. We got wicks there, and so far we have not touched that line ever since the week of March the 22nd, 2021. Pardon me, guys. Sorry. So we have not touched that line. So, yeah, the best case scenario for QS is to just stay within this range, $21 up to $26, the critical range, and just kind of consolidate, get really boring, and sometime in October 2021 have a vicious breakout to the upside. I mean, that is, to me, that's the best case scenario, because if it starts breaking down below the critical range, yeah, the support level is a little bit too low for comfort for me. I mean, I'd be interested in entering the market at that point, but I'm pretty sure the long-term investors, they've been through a lot, man. This market has been going down. We used to cover this when it was like $60 and $50, even $40. And right now it's just continuing lower, guys. So that's pretty much the sorry, guys, under the weather. That's pretty much the basis of everything that I have here on the chart. The $21 to $26 range is still relevant. Again, the falling wedge, maybe we won't have to entertain that. But here's the bottom line. Like when we go over the levels, right? I think that on the last video, on the last post, we were saying the $25 level. So let's say, for instance, like we come out with a video and we're like, yeah, the $25 level is the previous level of support. So if it breaks down below that level, and then I think a commenter was saying the market was going up like 10 or 11%. It was like, hey, we need an update. So because I just want to explain this because we can't get to the videos quickly enough. The only thing that you'll look for, just revert back to the last video and find out what was a previous level of support and just understand, or just kind of, pull up your charts and see if the market is actually breaking above that level. Because if it is breaking above the previous level of support, then it would have a fighting chance to move higher, because that's the name of the game where we go over every single day: support, resistance. All right, so if it's breaking below its support, it should act as resistance. But the moment it breaks above the previous level of support, yeah, you can rest assured there will be some fireworks to the upside, but it must get above that previous level of support first. So I just want to kind of explain that for those who follow us closely. Yeah, guys, when you break below a support level, just kind of pull up your charts and see if the market is back above the previous level of support, because that's the real fireworks that you want to see, or the real confirmation that you want to see. Not like, the market is up like 10 to 20% to the upside. I mean, those are good for profit taking if you enter the market, but to truly understand the turnaround, you got to break above that previous level of support. Okay, so hopefully that explanation is good for those who follow us closely and just want to kind of get an understanding of the fluctuations here. That's all I do. So I wish I had a prediction. Again, guys, it's range bound. What the market has to break out. Break to the downside or break to the upside. The critical range, as we mentioned, guys, we posted on this video right there, clear as day, 21 up to 26. At the beginning of the video, I'm sure the price was like, it was like $27 at the time. The market is broke within the critical range. So now it must break out. Okay. 21 to 26. If it's within that range, that's what you want to see. You want it consolidate, okay? Get boring, get people uninterested, and just sideways consolidate for some time, okay? So it can build up that necessary momentum to break out to the upside eventually, okay? But if it's breaking below that 21, ooh, yeah. It's going to be a pretty interesting fall, my opinion, guys. Please have a strategy. Please don't start selling QS, because Napoleon said if it starts wicking below that level and then it's back up to like $25 within the same week, you have to I'm looking at weekly candles. When the weekly candle closes below either level, below the price or above the price, then that's when the real fireworks start, guys. But you will have to wait for the actual close. Let me just set up the chart here for the next video. You have to wait for that close, okay? And I'm using tradingview.com, so if you can start a free account. I think that the weekly candles are free. Just start a TradingView account, and then you can actually look at exactly what I'm looking at. You don't necessarily have to put the descending lines, the red and green lines, but definitely pull up that critical range, 21 up to 26. And what we're looking for is sideways consolidation. Hopefully this is enough information to hold you off for at least a month, assuming that there's no breakout happening, okay? Breakout 21 to 26. That's pretty much all I have, okay? So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So leave an appropriate thumb just below. I guess let me summarize the video. Yeah, we're just waiting for, I don't have a direction. We're waiting for a breakout below 21 or above 26. You gotta wait for a weekly candle to break out either direction, and the market will likely follow suit in either direction after the confirmed breakout from a weekly candle's body. Okay. All right, that's it, guys. So leave an appropriate thumb just below the video if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote the video. If you're new, we also cover the alternative markets. If you're into Bitcoin and altcoins, kindly subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll send you that information when it is available. Thank you for your time. Execute your strategies. Keep that positive energy flowing. Always be kind. We'll talk soon, and bye for now.